think one of the things we struggle with as an organization is trying to be as authentic as we can in our communication and how we present ourselves. In a purely digital world, it's our only attempt at creating a human connection. So, as we tell our stories on social media, as we tell our story through our website, how do we tell a story that communicates our heart as clear as we can, as best as we can, so that prospects and customers not just understand the value we're going to bring, but understand maybe even a piece of our culture, a piece of Give Club that makes us unique compared to our competitors. And this was one of the things that really stood out to me working with you, Andrew, and the team at ACE, that you had this, I'll call it spooky ability to convert our heart, our mission, and so many of the little things that we do that make a difference into content that resonated with our followers, into content that felt like it was written by me, felt like it was written by a professional content creator here that actually understood our heart and carried our heart through to not just every word, but even every piece of punctuation and how you broke up the posts. We spent a lot of money on ads, running ads on LinkedIn, Instagram, and so on. And you can only be so authentic in those arenas. I mean, the whole idea of running an ad is that you want business. And we saw a striking degree of engagement through our organic posts where we're able to tell a more honest story and with content that connected from post to post to post, that told a consistent story, that engaged with our prospects, and the data that your team was able to provide to help us contextualize the success, even though we might not see a like here or a comment there, but your team was great at helping us contextualize the stats around the engagement to help us understand how much we were outperforming our competitors and creating content that really resonated with our prospects. I'm a very picky guy. Again, in a purely digital world, I want to create moments that feel very human. And one of the main ways to do that is through design. And Andrew's team always impressed me with the design work they did. And I had a high bar. I would be quite picky with most of the designers I work with. And yet the team at ACE not only maintained that high bar, but even added elements that took us to a new level, which I was always grateful for. The team at ACE are also just wonderful humans. And it's great to get good outcomes from a partnership with a vendor, but it's something different when they're also great to work with and they inspire you to be better. So that was also something we loved about working with Andrew and his team. And the value was great. I mean, for the amount we paid, for the outcomes we got were frankly outstanding. Knowing that I had a near hands-free tool, ACE and the team, to continue to promote our mission, continue to raise our reputation, to continue to push our brand forward on our social media platforms, again, in a way that's consistent with our heart, was honestly to some degree priceless. We are often chosen over our competitors because of our heart, because of the design on our website and what it says, the design on our posts and what it says, and the content in our social media and what it says about our tastes, what it says about our care for the customer. And Andrew and his team were pivotal in helping us, again, communicate our heart clearly, set that bar. And your team always took direction really well, which was great. The way the questions were asked, the way Andrew dug into not just my heart, but the heart of the team, our culture, what we're up to, the product we ship, how we ship it, what's different about our business, and the way he dug to those answers, again, taught me a little bit more about myself and a little bit more about my organization. I guess what I'm saying is, as Andrew and his team gained clarity, so did I, which was value I didn't see coming.